Cricket!
Hi, I'm here in Tower Grove Park on Sunday, June 8th, where the public is crying shouts that all week they've been tired of constant thunderstorms and rainstorms here in St. Louis, and finally, on what they thought would be a beautiful day, Cricket Cellular is showering them with savings when it comes to the cell phone storm here in St. Louis. So more as it develops, we'll check in with the Doppler radar of cell phone savings. Shaun Hautly here in Tower Grove Park. Hi Don, I'm here in Tower Grove Park standing in front of what the public is calling the biggest K they've seen since Hollywood was renamed from Collywood. This is an exciting time. We talked to several people here who have reported, multiple reports, that as their children find out how awesome Cricket Cellular is, their heads are literally exploding, Don. So more as it develops, Shaun Hautly, Tower Grove Park. Hi Don, I'm here in Tower Grove Park where a sudden gust of wind has made it virtually impossible to maintain the giant K. Talking to a few people earlier, they said the gust of wind was so strong that their cars literally blew away. Back to you as soon as we have more. Thanks, Don. Hi, Shaun Hautly here in Tower Grove Park next to the big K for Cricket Cellular. Where a few moments ago, two physicists from St. Louis University stopped by and determined that this inflatable was not actually inflated with air, but rather inflated and chock full, literally full, of amazing unlimited savings from Cricket Wireless, which opens here in St. Louis tomorrow, June 9th. And from 3 to 6 on June 9th, family and friends of Cricket Wireless are offered an amount of savings that will make their limbs literally fall off from the shoulders and the hips. Very excited. We're going to see a lot of dismemberments and a lot of happy cell phone customers tomorrow, June 9th, when Cricket Cellular opens here in St. Louis. More as it develops. Thank you. Shaun Hautly in Tower Grove Park. Hi, I'm here in Tower Grove Park where just a few minutes ago, over 200 confused fans of Cricket Wireless removed all of the trees from this field right here behind me in hopes to make room for more crickets, thinking that Cricket Cellular was actually run by a family of actual crickets. Now, they wanted me to reiterate that this is just a rumor and that Cricket Cellular is actually run by people who appreciate the value of great cell phone deals, and they want to ask you to not uproot the trees in your own backyard to make room for more crickets to allow for more and more deals. Now, these deals we're talking about are unlimited wireless plans, so this is very important that you don't actually uproot the trees and destroy the environment for the sake of crickets that you think are running a cell phone company. This is directly from Cricket Corporate Headquarters. I'm Shaun Hautly here in Tower Grove Park. Hi Don, I'm here in Tower Grove Park where moments ago, Jeffrey Webster, the editor of the Webster's Dictionary, came by to report that Cricket Cellular is literally redefining the cellular experience in St. Louis. Word on the street is that the buzz among the crowd says that Jeremy Guinness from the Guinness Book of World Records may be by to determine if this is truly record-breaking savings for cell phone users here in St. Louis. We'll have more as it develops. Thank you. Thanks, Don. I'm Shaun Hautly here at Tower Grove Park, where we're witnessing more than ever before the amount of wireless savings that we never thought imaginable with any of the traditional phone companies. I talked to a few people earlier. One woman explained that when her son found out about some of the deals offered by Cricket Wireless, his head literally exploded. So these are indeed very exciting times, and we'll let you know as more develops. Thanks, Don. Hi, Don. I'm here in Tower Grove Park, and just a few minutes ago, I had the pleasure of speaking with Captain Barnes of the St. Louis Mounted Police, who said they're assembling several squads of policemen on the opposite side of the park in preparation for what they're referring to as the cellular revolution. Now, this is based off of several rumors that the new deals from Cricket Wireless are so hot that they are considered to be armed and or dangerous. So as this develops more, we'll be here live on the scene. I'm Shaun Hautly. Shaun Hautly here in Tower Grove Park, standing in the shade just beyond the giant K, because the savings are literally so hot and the deals are so flaming ridiculous next to the K that some of us have had to step into the shade to avoid our faces melting off of our bodies. And we've had a few people too earlier whose faces melted off when they found out how hot the savings are that Cricket Wireless is offering the St. Louis community. So more as it develops, and maybe an interview with the two faceless people later here on Channel 8. Shaun Hautly, Tower Grove Park. Shaun Hautly here in Tower Grove Park. I spoke just about 5 minutes ago with two women who had just come from the hospital because one of their best friends had shattered all the bones in both of her hands while trying to grasp the amount of savings she could receive with Cricket Cellular. It is an exciting time to see someone whose bones actually disintegrated upon trying to grasp these kind of crazy cell phone savings. So we'll have an interview with those two women and hopefully an interview with the woman whose hands have disintegrated at the bone on account of trying to grasp the Cricket Wireless cell phone savings. More as it develops. Channel 8, Shaun Hautly here in Tower Grove Park. Hi Don, I'm here in Tower Grove Park where just a few moments ago in the field beyond here, a large crowd gathered to listen to Pierre So, St. Louis's own Commissioner of Therapeutic Massage, who explained that the promotion and standing partnership deal here with Cricket Cellular has gotten more touches than he has ever seen in his entire career as a therapeutic masseuse. So, very exciting to hear him, and we're going to see if we can't get an interview here with him in just a little bit. Shaun Hautly here at Tower Grove Park. Thank you. Thank you, Don. An interesting development here in Tower Grove Park. The public is reporting that St. Louis was the home to the 1904 World's Fair, and now here in 2008, they're home to the world's fairest cell phone prices, which is exciting to have finally here in St. Louis opening on June 9th from 3 to 6 p.m. The family and friends of Cricket Wireless can receive deals so insane that if they were on magazine covers, those magazine covers would be forced to be wrapped in brown paper bags to be in the aisles of the grocery stores. So very exciting times here in Tower Grove Park. Shaun Hautly, more as it develops. Thank you. Now, I had the privilege of speaking just a few moments ago with a woman who said that her dog has been speaking English, human words, and explaining that the dog was interested in purchasing a cell phone due to the crazy amounts of unlimited plans at crazy prices available tomorrow, June 9th, from Cricket Cellular. More as it develops, and hopefully an interview with the dog when we return. Shaun Hautly here in Tower Grove Park. Moments ago from this field right here, a helicopter took off because the Director of Homeland Security for the United States of America stopped by to declare this situation a level red hazard for other cell phone companies. These amount of savings brought to you by Cricket Wireless are so insane that they've never been seen before. I spoke with the Director of Homeland Security who said the United States intended to develop their own program like this during the Cold War, kept it a secret because the rates were too low to sustain a company, but Cricket Wireless has a secret weapon which we're finding more and more about as we are here today in Tower Grove Park, and I will let you know as soon as I have a chance to talk to them to find out what makes these ridiculous, inhumane amount of savings from Cricket Cellular available in St. Louis. Shaun Hautly, Tower Grove. Hi, Shaun Hautly here in Tower Grove Park, and just a moment ago I spoke with Dr. Marvin Hitacho from Japan, who explained that if Godzilla himself were to come attack St. Louis and break to the ground, it still would not even equal 1/4 of the impact that Cricket Cellular is making on the wireless community here in St. Louis. So more as it develops, and hopefully an interview with Dr. Hitacho as soon as he comes back from the bathroom. Shaun Hautly, Tower Grove.
Cricket.